Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another video. So I have some update straight from the staff of Lilith Games, and this is pertaining to the summoning banner that we are going to experience in a week's time, and I have exactly everything that you need to know with respect to this update. So this is directly from Skid himself. He is one of the staff here. So a few things to clarify about a better drawing experience. After the update, GAIUS can be drawn from both pools, which are the gold record summoning pool and the super sensor summoning pool. So yes, a lot of you guys are right and I am wrong. I'm an idiot, okay, I get it. But he can be obtained in both pools, so congratulations, you're able to get him with gold records. But that is not all. Now point number 2, during the record conversion event, every 10 gold record consumed will get you 50 supercell matrices, which is equivalent to 1 spin in the super sensor summoning pool. If you summon 10 times, you're gonna get back 1 summon ticket, which is like a 10% rebate. And that is very similar to whatever that we had in the previous banners, where if you spent 200 summons in the banner itself, you're gonna get back 20 gold records. So this is pretty similar in terms of the rebate, but the thing is now the rebate that you're gonna get is actually more valuable than in the past because that is used in the Super Sensors banner, which is a lot better than your standard gold record banner. But I'll talk about that in just a bit, right? Okay, now point number 3, GAIUS will be guaranteed within 160 draws in Super Sensor summoning pool, okay? But this is guaranteed within 160 draws, which means that you can get him within 160. That's, yeah, basic English. But the main catch over here is that if you get 1 legendary within like maybe 10 rolls, you can get him within another 80 rolls, which means that it will take you a total of 90 draws only, but that's just one example. So point number 4, in addition to the record conversion event, supercell matrices could also be gained from online union shop, temporal tower bounties, etc., which means that you will be able to farm more of this in the coming months. So basically, if you participate in more of the daily login stuff like temporal tower climbing, bounties, online union shops and all that, you will eventually be able to stockpile a lot of this to then guarantee your banner esper a little bit easier, right? But here's my problem with this, which is we do not have supercell matrices right now. We cannot technically save up for this particular banner. And now point number 5, a random legendary esper, except for these 4 espers, blah 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 blah, will be guaranteed within 100 draws in the gold record summoning pool. However, there will be no esper whose probability is up in the gold record summoning pool. The probability up event will only appear in the super sensor summoning pool, which is then the update gacha event. Essentially what this means is that GAIUS, yes, he is in the gold record summoning pool, but there will be no rate up for him. No rate up at all, which makes him extremely difficult to obtain with gold records. It's almost impossible because you have a better chance at obtaining other espers instead. And he goes on to add that there will only be 5 legendary espers in the super sensor summoning pool, blah 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 blah. And the probability up espers will be much easier to obtain than ever before, which is statistically true. And in addition, all legendary espers will be easier to get than ever before. Okay, so the thing is, most players are not unhappy that the game is being more generous. The game is certainly being more generous, everyone understands it, everyone can see it. But I think the main issue that people have with this current event is that previously we were able to spark the banner esper with just 450 summons. Oh, I say just, right? But that already made people upset. But the thing is, right now, while you're making it easier to obtain legendary espers, you're not making it easier to obtain the banner esper, which is what people have a problem about. So right now, because we are not able to stockpile any of this SSM from these various locations, in order for us to obtain GAIUS from the banner, we need to summon 1,600 times, which is almost 4 times as much as before in the previous banner, right? So this guarantees that the PT rate is currently sitting at 1,600, and that is what people are not happy about. But obviously that's not to say that in the future it's going to be a lot easier to obtain the banner espers, because we are going to be stockpiling these resources, which is a lot easier to obtain the banner esper as well, because there is only 160 requirement to obtain the spark of the banner esper, right? So that is still good, and that is something that we can all look forward to in the future. But as for right now, where I think most people really need an excuse to start coming back into the game again, to start playing again, to start spending money in the game again, noting that one of the most hyped up espers in Dislyte is having a 1,600 PT is not a very good thing for the game itself. So I'll leave this here for you to digest a little bit. This is exactly what it's looking like right now. And hopefully the development team can take a look at this again. I personally do feel like GAIUS, yes, he should exist in the gold record pool. That makes a lot of sense. But he should have some kind of a rate up as well in the gold record pool, because otherwise this would be 10 steps forward but 100 steps backwards, in my opinion. Anyway, I do not want to blow up just one thing about the game. I mean, the update in general is just really good, and this is probably not reason enough to hate it that much. So I don't want to make this such a big deal because everything else in the patch notes has been really positive. Okay, in my opinion, it has been really positive in every single aspect of the game, and they're kind of moving in the right direction. I think this is more of a problem of people having their hopes raised only to have it brought back down to earth again. But anyway, let me know how you feel about this down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, it really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now with that said, this has been Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video.